Do you ever notice how some people struggle with their unruly dogs? They embarrass themselves in public by letting their dog call the shots. They scream their lungs out, and they're not having any fun by any stretch of the imagination. Others, however, seem to have it all figured out. Their dogs are the Lassies and the Beethovens of the dog world. These dogs sit, roll over, fetch a newspaper, just like you'd see in the movies. So what's the difference? More importantly, how do you raise a hoop-jumping, slipper-fetching best pal, no matter the age or the breed of your dog? You know, I used to be a screamer. My name is Chet Malis, and I used to be one of those people who had no idea how to make their dog listen to a single word they're saying. I used to scream my lungs out, quite literally, whenever I wanted my dog to do something. And it was not like I wanted him to fetch a newspaper or do something fun like that. Of course, it would be a nice thing to brag about in front of my friends or family, but no biggie. The problem was, my dog was endangering himself and others. My dog used to run all over the place, almost like he was trying to get hit by a car. And I didn't feel comfortable leaving him around children either. It didn't feel like I had control over him. Plus, I was struggling with all the usual behavior problems, like excessive barking, fearfulness, disobedience, selective hearing, and so on. All of which stem from the dog not having any certainty about who the master is and where it stands in the world. I tried a lot of training approaches, and I dismissed most of them. For example, the whole dominance training and positive punishment never made sense to me. And, as I later learned, it's been proven ineffective and dangerous. I tried the alpha dog approach, which totally failed as well. Tried tons of other stuff, too. Still, my somewhat little ball of fur wouldn't budge. It was a nightmare. I couldn't stop thinking, there just has to be a better way. Here's the rub, though. I'm busy. I work hard, and I have a family. I have to have some me time, too, so I can't spend 24 hours a day with my dog, even though I'd like that. Do you think there's got to be a better way? Well, turns out there is. This is why it is with great pleasure I bring to you Easy Pup. Easy Pup is based on a scientifically proven, quick learning method that works for any dog, regardless of its age or breed. It's a no-nonsense, to-the-point training manual that anyone can implement tonight. You won't believe how easy it is. Installing new behavior in your dog is as easy as clicking the mouse of your computer. The approach you and I are going to take is called clicker training. Here's why it works so well. Instead of delaying the consequence, as traditional methods suggest, you set the training up so that the consequence is both positive and immediate. This approach has been scientifically proven to make learning much faster, and it also sticks for years and years, often for the rest of your pup's happy life. But let's switch gears and look inside at what you're about to discover when you order Easy Pup training today. I'm going to show you things like how this training can even save your dog's life. What is clicker training, why it works like a charm on 150 species, and why it's the most powerful, safe, and fun way to train your dog. The simple psychological principle that makes dogs love clickers. Just flip to page 2 to find out, and why you'll get results in seconds. How to properly introduce your dog to the clicker while avoiding the most inevitable mistake that will make your dog near impossible to train. The one thing you must do if you want your dog to listen not only to you, but to your partner, spouse, kids, or anybody else. Oh, and scroll to page 3 immediately before you start training for a crucial tip that will make absolutely sure your dog associates the click with something good. If all of this seems like a lot, we're just getting started. There's a lot more, such as why you should never yell at, spank, or threaten your dog while training it, and what to do instead. Why you should forget all about one-size-fits-all training and learn to adapt this to your dog and its character. By the way, 99% of the training out there misses the tip I'm talking about here. How to take this up a notch and teach your dog multiple behaviors in a single session while benefiting from your pup's short attention span. 3 ways to get your dog to repeat the action you want to reinforce, and how to pick the right one for each action to get lightning-fast results. Plus, of course, how to associate cues, like voice commands, with actions taught using the clicker. plus 10 extra training tips that'll make the whole process smooth and hassle-free, and much more. You are also getting step-by-step instructions on teaching your dog 8 core behaviors, like sitting, a basic behavior that's surprisingly hard to teach if you don't know the exact process, time to take a nap or play dead, which is not only fun to watch, but perfect to calm your dog down in case there are children running around, for example. Get up! This skill will both help your dog master the previous 2 faster, but is also a great foundation for more complex activities later. Go for it! A skill that lets your dog know that while it's okay to run now, you're the one calling the shots still. Stay put, for when your dog wants to beg at the table, trip people in the kitchen, or is too excited. Come here, arguably the most important command, because it saves dogs from being killed, lost, or hurt in some way. Heel up lets you walk your dog comfortably on a leash instead of ripping out your shoulder. Let it alone. You know how your beloved canine loves ingesting things? Well, some might prove fatal, so this command will let you stop your dog in its tracks before it's too late. That's a lot of information, right? In fact, you'd think that for a no-nonsense training like this, you'd have to pay an arm and a leg for it, right? Not at all. You're getting it for a song. Especially when you consider that this is the real deal. It's a complete training system that's based on scientifically proven principles for all types of dogs. And since you're not only going to have a lot of fun working on this together with your best pal, but you're also going to save a lot of money by not going to dog classes and not driving your dog to and from those classes, you're going to agree that the $29.95 investment is a drop in the bucket compared to the value you're getting. It gets better still. You're risking absolutely nothing when you order today. I only want to keep your money if you're beyond happy with your investment today. So here's the deal. Sign up now. Download EasyPup right away. Pick any page and read through any paragraph. If you don't feel you're getting 10 times your money's worth, no hard feelings. Just hit me up for a quick, no hassle, no questions refund. The only catch is you have to do it in the next 30 days after your investment today. Sound fair? Click on the Buy button below, and you'll immediately be taken to a download area where you and your dog can start using and benefiting from the EasyPup training today.